Alright, so this should look a lot better than it did last episode, and I apologize for that happening. Um, I had to recently reinstall Windows a while back, and when I did, it reset my OBS settings, so sorry about that. But I've got it reset up properly now, I believe. I'm just checking a couple things here real quick, and then we can get on our way. Okay. Yeah. Alright, it looks good. Alright, so let's resume, shall we? Yeah, for me, it always looked this good, so I apologize if it's shockingly different. Let us talk to the lad. How's the arm, Egil? You find Egil just outside the camp, practicing his sword swings. I saw you talking. Yeah, sorry. I saw you taking some hard hits out there. Yeah, I'm great. Not great, considering everything that's... I'm fine. My arm's fine. It's a strong shield. It's Rook, right? I know we haven't talked much before now. But if you want, just call me Jill. Okay, Gil. I wanted to let you know that I meant what I said before about making sure nothing happens to Alette. You're protective of Alette, huh? Well, she's... I don't want her to get hurt. You can see his cheeks turn bright red. Don't worry, she can take care of herself, too. I know. I didn't mean... Easy, Jill. I know what you mean. You think about what to say. Ivor seems to think you're pretty good. Did he say that? That's good. I'm trying. Never had to fight anything like the Dredge before, but I don't have much else to do. And how many people get to train with a Varl? Just seems like I could be a help to someone. That's what I want to be. Alright, I'm heading back to camp. Stay strong. I will. Oh, and if you ever need something, let me know. I can do anything you need. Between you and Ivor, we're gonna be okay. I can tell. I like his optimism. Do I have anyone that needs training? Alette. Let's give her some attack. Oop. Okay. Training tent. Ah. So you can try out new units here, yeah. End training button? End training button. Okay. You can check out your heroes there. Rest here. Leave. Normal morale, let's rest. I do not have very many supplies left. far enough for today, I think. After a day of misery, men and women drop their meager possessions beneath the godstone of Hridvelder. What are we doing? We just left our homes because suddenly there were dredge. Chieftain did what I suggested and took what he got for it. Look at these people. Somebody has to hold them together. That's you, Rook. But you're the dredge killer around here. Yeah, Avaro. They want to listen to someone who looks like them. What about Oddleaf? Let her, if that's easier for you. What if we run into more dredge? You mean win. I'll be honest with you. These men can't take on dredge by themselves. I expect we'll lose 2 for every slag we take down. So we run? Only if you want to lose women and children. We're going to have to fight, and there are going to be deaths. Gods be damned. Why is this happening? Think of how I feel. I'm stuck nursing a bunch of weaklings. I mean, fair enough. You do care, I can tell. Men are a plague on the world worse than any dredge as far as I can tell. Chats like this are why we get along so well, Ivor. True. You sleep poorly, the sun forever struck to an eternally bright sky. Before the others rise, you find yourself staring over long, low hills covered in pine. The godstone looms overhead, the massive eyes of Herald Devourer looking the same direction as you. Inspect the stone. The weathered stone doesn't see many visitors. Not much reason to travel so far east. When hunters come through, they sometimes stop to give offerings out of habit more than anything else now that the gods are dead. Herdvalder was the god of hunters and of wild beasts, occasionally seen roaming the land as both man and wolf. He was always depicted in effigy with his terrible spear. You wonder what he'd think about his woods being full of dredge now. A young girl from the caravan approaches you. I made this for you, she says, handing you a crude necklace carved from a branch she must have found nearby. Thank you for saving my mama, she says, before running back to her tent. Back at your tent, you rouse Alette, who clings to your arm until she's completely awake. Bad dreams. Eventually the camp is broken down. It's time to move on to Frostvale. It feels like there's an end. It feels like an end more than a start. The caravan halts when a group of men appear on the trail, weapons at their feet. We've seen the dredge in your wake, says one. We don't wish to meet them alone. If you'll let us join you, we'll show you a watering hole with enough animals to fill those supply wagons. An inherent fear of stranger raises mutters from the caravan. I'm going to allow them to join us. If you'll be no trouble, come along, you say. The men cautiously join your ranks and prove trustworthy. The hidden watering hole nearby is teeming with animals, and soon your supplies are nicely restocked. I really needed that. Nice. During a rest, one of the men got too drunk and ends up splashing mead in the warrior's face. A brawl erupts. Many thrown fists and a broken bone later, the investigator, Raftsvar, is tossed to the ground at your feet. Angry clansmen looking for satisfaction. His personal defense is little more than drooling mumbles. Tie him up until he dries out. Grab a rope from the supplies and make short work with the saw. A few onlookers throw scraps at him, but most just walk away and laugh. With a laugh, at least content that some measure had been taken. Hey, you gotta make sure to keep people in line somehow. The caravan is visibly relieved to find a small village on the way to Frostfeller, with beds and fresh supplies. The locals here are shocked by the news you bring and discuss it amongst themselves while you set up nearby. Market. Can I buy supplies? Yes. Cool. I'm not gonna buy much besides supplies, I don't think. Oops. And then, while we're at it, equip this branch. Rook. Rook? Rook can't equip it? Okay. Alright, Egil. Alright. Let's rest and continue. You're only just outside the village when two men in red approach. My name's Hogan, says one, gesturing to the other. My brother's Mogan. Many from the village wish to join you to Frostweather. A third man, exuding rage, charges up the group. Shut your mouth, Hogan, he screams. What's going on? These bastards don't speak for us. They've been trying to divide the village since you got here. True, you can keep whoever wants to stay and die. The rest of us will go with the reasonable people of Skoger. I'll have you both gutted before I let half the village desert. Behind the angry village are a mob of armed thugs that have appeared, all furrowed brows and nervous stares. You both know what will happen to the rest of us if the fields are abandoned. Nobody leaves. There won't be anything to tend once the dredge arrive. Dredge my ass. I don't know what scams it is this time, Hogan, but you got two choices. Go back to work, or I'm finally putting you in the ground. Mogan, what do you say? I thought, though, it was unfair that he only asked me. Mogan draws his axe slowly, followed by Hogan. Despite their confidence, the brothers are significantly outnumbered. I think I make a poor farmer. I'm gonna side with the brothers. Ivor steps forward. The thugs hesitate as you pull your axe, and you notice that Alette is nowhere to be seen. Guess she didn't like that. Or she ran away, which is fine. I think you should be here. A spin attack? But I have that, apparently. Ow. That height. Ow. Don't hit my giant. You hit my giant. I didn't like that. Just kill him. Rook is never gonna survive a fight, holy crap. Easy enough. And Rook is ready for a promotion somehow. Sorry. The brothers thank you with the wide grins. Soon many of the villagers have joined your caravan. You scan around anxiously for Alette, who has gone missing when the fighting began. Eventually you find her watching from afar. Hogan returns at that moment, introducing you to his son and wife, and you soon set out again. I think I'm actually going to call it an episode here for now. So, if you enjoyed, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.